what's up everyone, Ultimate Atomic HD here, and today I'm continuing the Let's Play of Persona 5 Strikers for the PS4. Last time we secured the route to the treasure, defeated the warden of Ango Natsume's jails, of course, and now all we have to do is send a calling card, which we will do right now. Oh wait, I think I skipped one. No, I didn't. Alright, we are moving on to the next day, I think. Yep. The 4th of August. In Sendai.
Mr. Natsume.
Even the way the calling card is delivered is the same as Monarch.
Proud today as well. Yes, about that. What is it?
Can't you see the beautiful red cards we have decorated the place with?
Well, when the staff came to open the store this morning, it was already like this. They called the police, but they were told to leave it as is, to preserve the crime scene.
To the ostentatious swindler, Mr. Ango Natsume.
Yeah, that's you.
The great miscreant who holds others in contempt and steals their work, lining your own pockets all the while. We refuse to overlook the crimes you commit as you wear a false crown. Tonight, we take back the desires you've stolen.
Honestly, how stupid can you get? Damn it, what nonsense! I am the monarch. My followers are loyal. That is, as long as I hold their desires. No. Having these desires is proof of my claim to power. Proof of my sovereignty. I won't hand them over. I won't give them up. You foolish heroes are nothing but talk. Come then, I'll crush every last one of you.
If you're asking yourself, yes, there is actually a very funny reason why he's constantly in this pose he has, so we'll just have to wait and see. It'll be worth the wait.
And with that, I've officially become an accomplice of the Phantom Thieves.
Exactly. Be proud, Zenkichi.
You're the one who proposed working with us, remember? As a reward, I'll try to start calling you Zenkichi instead of Gramps from now on. Okay?
I don't think she'll actually go through with that too often.
Yeah, Zenkichi's good, don't you think? Okay then. From now on, you're Zenkichi-san, alright? I'm looking forward to working together, Zenkichi.
Oh, fine, whatever. You've already dragged me along this far. Now then, the desires should have materialized at this point. It's up to us to take them back and return them to their rightful owners. And in doing
so let's do that.
Set his distorted heart straight.
1 point? Ah, come on, I'm this close to the next level. Well, I guess Natsume's boss fight will provide a fair share of 1 points. I can go to the checkpoint. We have to go here.
Let's go. We're taking back those stolen desires.
Yeah, Natsume won't know what hit him.
This'll be rather quick.
We're all here. So what next?
What's next? We go back here,
That is.
and there's our chain.
Oh, check out that statue that totally ate it. Hey, doesn't that remind you of how we got to the top in Shibuya? Ready for round
Kind of. Let's go!
Great. It's like the desires materialized. They'll get them.
And I think he's supposed to be weak to ice, so I'll use Yusuke once again to take him down.
You certainly took your time, Phantom Thieves. Or should I say, chosen heroes. About time we met, eh, Mr. Overlord?
We're gonna give back all those desires you stole.
Man, he really looks like a combination of Diablo and Emperor Vampire Sheridan.
What you just walked into.
but he sure as hell ain't any of them, as it will be demonstrated throughout this boss fight.
He certainly gives off that impression. But weren't the fearsome four just dressed like normal people?
Yeah, thinking about it, those guys didn't get much love from the author, did they?
You come all this way, only to fall right into my trap. This world belongs to me and me alone. It takes shape solely according to my design. Here, the Overlord rains justice upon the holier-than-thou heroes who would dare brand as evil. Here you are nothing more than flies to be swamped. I'll enjoy hearing those filthy screams as you atone for your transgressions.
It's bold for someone who stole others' desires just to satisfy their own selfish wants.
Yeah, if you're really the Overlord, ain't this the part where you get your ass kicked?
You are absolutely right, Ryuji.
Have you slaughtered while spouting such despicable hypocrisies?
Wow, this guy's reading right from the handbook, isn't he?
Enough of this. Each time we fought, no matter how brave a facade you put on, it's clear you're just afraid of losing that hollowed throne you're so proud of.
What's that?
Your reign is not but an illusion. Allow us to show you the truth.
Yusuke will personally show him the truth. Okay, time for his transformation, which is much better than Alice's transformation.
Yes, the time has come for my true power. Let yourself witness my final form!
Ah, look at him. That pose ruined it. That pose, honest to God, ruined the whole moment. Alright, Ango Dragon. Let's take him down. He's weak to ice and bliss, I believe. Yeah, with a design like that, you'd expect him to be weak to curse, but nope, he said he's weak to bliss.
This one's really tough!
Where's Yusuke? There we go. Yup, he's weak to ice and nullifies fire and curse and nuke. Alright.
He's hiding something.
Unlike Alice, this one does not go down in one hit. But, as you can see from this health reduction, he goes down really easily, all the same. Wow, I actually triggered two mid-fight, both mid-fight interruptions at the same time. That's how awesome I am. And this should do it. Oh, one more. Oh, there's one more mid-fight interruption. And done. That's it for Ango Natsume and his reign as the Monarch. That's that. 1 point. Ah, still not enough.
Mr. Overlord!
Yeah, I can't help but say anything like that.
Wait! We can rule this world together! You can have half!
And yeah.
My mantle! My magic armor! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Is that his true form? Looks like it.
So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
Then where did the dragon come from?
You're just a bunch of stupid kids! You don't know how much I've suffered! It's not too late for me! I've still got my reputation as a writer! I've won an award! I've sold books! It's not too late! It's never too late!
That's good enough for you. This fame you've acquired through deception and the brainwashing of others. Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, damn it! Damn it! I really tried. Just like everyone else. Read all the night. Hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for
Which it kind of did.
It was ever mine. It was just another word from Ango Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. My effort? Not my work. Not even me. Another word. Look, all I see is a bunch of thoughtless idiots. Slaves to appearances and nothing more. Acknowledge me, damn it. Acknowledge Ango Natsume's efforts for once. I just want someone to see that I really tried.
I do. It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels. A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You were battling that loneliness. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publishing time and time again. I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle, even those of exceptional skill and creativity, to be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however. That is perhaps the most exceptional talent of all. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward, after all. There are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. So it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so, I will believe in you.
Once again, a very strong message, and I applaud it.
Damn ear off. You're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore.
Those are some very brittle horns if you can tear them down like that.
My own strength. I'll write a novel that'll capture the hearts of countless readers, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone, I swear it!
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
And that's it. We're done with the Sendai jail. Onward to Sapporo. I smell a cutscene fest on the horizon. So let's see how it'll play out.
Looks like it's over for now.
Mission complete. I wonder if everyone's desires have been returned yet.
Probably. They all went flying out of the cage after all.
Maybe we should check on the people back in town, just to be safe. Good idea. That said, the jail didn't disappear this time either. Now I'm sure. Jails really aren't the same as palaces.
Well,
They're a whole new spiel.
Indeed. Let's go.
Hey,
Yes?
you feel as though I'm restless right now. Do you know what this is? I'm not sure what's wrong. Natsume tried his hardest, but somewhere along the way, we lost sight of what mattered to him. He's a strange person, Natsume. Yes, he did say he would climb back up. Yusuke said Natsume lost his way because he was alone. Whenever I think about that, I feel restless inside. Even though Natsume hurt a lot of people and was, for some time, one of our enemies. What is this feeling? The same as Yusuke? I see. So that's why Yusuke saved Natsume. It was because Natsume's reason for doing all those terrible things was really sad.
And because they have some things in common.
Sadness can hurt people, but it can also save them. It can give humans a reason to support one another.
Correct.
You can count on me. Okay.
There's the
we should
hum.
probably get going.
I love that hum.
So, you know how I was all excited for the Tanabata festival that's coming up? My boyfriend says he's already got plans.
Oh, by the way, did you ever finish reading that manga I lent you? I got someone else who wants to borrow it.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it worked.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's talking about Natsume anymore.
Then, all's as it should be. Attaining fame through some deceptive power doesn't fit his image.
This wouldn't have been possible without you being there to open his eyes, Yusuke.
You really took charge today, Inari.
Yep, he was indeed a hero
Yep.
who delivered a powerful message.
Restored peace and harmony throughout the land.
Thank you.
Okay, this is again where we unlock a new bond skill, which is non-existent at the moment because I already cleared the game.
Just have to wait and see how things turn out.
Well, since we've got some free time,
Can we unwind at a bathhouse or something?
totally be.
Good idea. We can freshen up a little before we head back to the car.
You heard him, Sophia. It's all you.
Okay. I'll find the best bathhouse in the area.
Yay! New level, 21 points! Level 77. Oh, we're going to the next day already? Alright. Sendai press conference venue. We'll be hearing Ango's confession.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I've called this press conference to give an announcement, as well as a formal apology. First, my novel, Prince of Nightmares, was recently bestowed the honor of receiving first place in the Sokaisha Awards.
That is true.
I decided to give the award back. I've also decided to recall all published copies. Not to mention, take the necessary steps to refund everyone's money. I'm sure you all want to know my reasons for doing so. The truth is, my book, Prince of Nightmares, only won because of my status as Sogo Natsume's grandson. In short, the competition was fixed. In addition, I've also stolen the work of countless other authors, word for word. Lastly, the story I told about writing to inspire a hospitalized girl was nothing but a lie to garner sympathy. This fabrication allowed my book to sell a number of copies it nowhere near deserved. I wish to apologize for this scandal, and I'll start by personally seeing to it that everyone who bought my book is refunded. I promise, my writing career ends here. I am deeply sorry for all that I've done. To all of you.
Hold on, Mr. Natsume. What do you think you're doing?
Hey, time to wrap it up. Get everyone out of here, now.
Please, don't interfere. This is my way of taking responsibility.
I always like how these suits are the ones to be most outraged and most nervous when it comes to these type of situations.
Do you think the editors were just trying to profit off Mr. Natsume's family name?
Hey, you're on a good track, careless whisperer.
Hey,
Look at his face, it's so angry and I love it.
You're the one from the party.
Exactly.
So sorry for what I said back then.
I will not allow you to cower and run away, Ango Natsume. You intend to make a comeback, do you not? When you do return to the literary world, I want to see a book with your name on it, not your grandfather's. You are going to write a novel that you can be proud of, are you not?
We'll be waiting.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Where are they supposed to be?
Once everything is rightfully resolved,
We are the Phantom Thieves, Mr. Doubtful Reporter.
There's just one person out there waiting to read my stories. No matter what, I will keep writing. I only hope I can one day save someone's soul the way my grandfather's novel saved mine when I was young. That is why I write.
You kids are something else. Barging in on a press conference like that?
My apologies. It was imperative that I speak with you.
When Yusuke says it's imperative, then it must be imperative.
I have to go question Natsume.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't end with just an apology.
Senkichi's really doing his job. It's almost like he's an actual cop or something.
I am an actual cop. Anyway, it won't take long. So go on and wait me back the car.
Guess we should get rolling then.
Right. I'll leave the rest to him.
Do you have a moment? Something about Natsume has been bothering me. What he did was no doubt unforgivable. Nothing will change that. However, was he really like Monarch? Can he truly be called evil like the palace rulers we confronted in the past? Had he simply ignored his editors? Would he have strayed from his path? Or am I perhaps just...
In context of the story, no, he's not like Monarch. In context of the actual modeling of the jail rulers in this game, then yeah, he's essentially the Monarch of this jail, like I've said numerous times.
So you think so as well? Then, what is the purpose of these jails? Ah, well, I suppose there's no point in thinking on it right this second. Forgive me, I didn't mean to hold you up. We should return to the car as well.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going back to the camper, but first I'm going to invest these bond points. Oh, I have 3 points from before. Oh, I can still upgrade something. 4 points. Agility or luck. It's one of those I'm actually gonna upgrade. I'm actually gonna upgrade my agility. And I have 2 points. Okay, so I only need 1 more to upgrade my max HP and SP, so 10 for each, 20 points. So yeah, on the next upgrade I will be upgrading this, and there's a good chance I'll be getting 22 points, so I'll have 4 points remaining, and then I'll upgrade my luck next. And then I'll be off to upgrading these 5, which are the lowest level at the moment. I think these max out at 10. These max out at 20. And these, I think, max out at 10. It would be weird if they max out on anything else. Okay, let's fast travel to the camper.
So,
I should write something.
Yeah, we're supposed to be waiting for Zenkichi at the moment. Now we'll be saving up just in case. Let's go!
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
so once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
It's just like what Alice said.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
So we got nothing again?
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
For real?
The plot thickens once more. The same as Alice.
You're talking about how Alice's smartphone was being monitored by someone, right?
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well. Well, any idea who it is?
No clue.
I got nothing. All I found were traces.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey,
But traces and traces make up a lead, and lead upon lead
The only reason we know
leads
this guy
to
exists is
something.
because Sakura sipped through Alice's smartphone.
So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
The timing?
What about the
All of
timing?
the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
Dun
Emma
dun
is the person
dun!
to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
Someone could be exploiting it, indeed.
This seems like it'd be pretty difficult for a third party to pull off.
That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell. What are they called again? Madams?
Madis. Well, at least you got the mad part.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well. Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least, nothing's
And
come
what
up from
kind of
checking
a cop
the
are you,
individual.
Ramps?
If our mystery observer was connected to Medis, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation. Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be unrelated.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well. That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down. For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm heading to Sapporo to see what I can find at our next target. We'll rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day of.
3 days. It should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then. Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon? Sendai's famous for its tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
Yes, I did see
Oh
decorations.
boy, I think we're about to have a
Anyway,
cutscene
I'll see you in 3 days.
festival
Don't
fest.
forget.
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
Yukata. I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year when we got rained on.
That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Going to a
Although we did
festival
see
is so
Haru
wonderful.
entering a limousine briefly
Then
back
we have
then.
a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata. I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
Thank you for that one point. Oh, we're advancing to the next day? Awesome.
Dude, check out all the boots!
A Featherman mask.
Effectively, Sendai's Tanabata Festival. It's quite lively.
Apparently, the locals call it tanabata-san. And it's
Hey, last time I didn't have a yukata either. Actually, none of the males I think had yukatas. I do remember that Ren came without glasses, that's the one thing that I remember. Ryuji came with a tank top and shorts, and Yusuke came as Yusuke.
What do you think?
Why not? Shooting gallery's fun.
Oh, you want to make a competition out of it? I'm a pretty good shot, you know.
You seem more like the brute force type, Ryuji. I think you should stick to melee weapons.
I don't think we're on the same page now.
Yeah, like you do with that sledgehammer in the metaverse.
Guys here yet?
Although his default weapon is a pipe, I actually forgot.
You're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
What are you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Look, this furball's got claws, the bonehead.
This furball's a cat, you know.
Sorry for the wait.
Ah, looking gorgeous as always. All 4 of them.
Absolutely gorgeous.
See, Morgana thinks so too.
Sorry, time to
Ah, if only Sumire was here. I can't seem to get a hang of it.
This outfit was made to be worn.
Even during, I think, the Let's Play of Royale, I kept calling her Kasumi on occasion after the reveal.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
You gotta try it.
Your school uniform, depending on the occasion, barely has any school uniform parts.
Water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
The only school uniform parts are actually his trousers and blazer, and on the summer variant he doesn't even have a blazer, so it's only the pants.
No, it's a.
That's Ryuji for you.
What do you call it?
Let's go with this.
See, told you. Water balloons and yo-yos are 2 totally different things. So it's gotta be a yo-yo balloon.
Looks like everyone's having a good time. We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat? Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good. Look, they've got all the staples. Soba, curry, shaved ice. We've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
What are we waiting for?
So many great delicacies to feast upon. Look at Utama skipping along.
Hell yeah! Let's start from one end and get one of everything.
Feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of tanabata. Though I have no objections.
I want to see more of the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
Alright, I will. Have fun with everyone. Thank you for some minuscule bond points. And what now? Another cutscene.
That was so good.
Cognac.
Yep, I had a hunch it would be a bit of a cutscene fest should I have decided to put in the boss fight in the previous episode.
Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
That's lore to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Am I that predictable?
Yes, you are.
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one? Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. The trick is to catch them once you've read their moves. Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan.
Yep, it's impressive. For Aikido. And not catching goldfish. I mean, it can work, but Makoto makes everything sound like an Aikido fight. No worries.
Oh yeah? Good to hear. Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. I'm already investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University. Tomorrow, there's going to be a session at the Mount Alba campus. Not that kind of session.
I couldn't
The
help
CEO
myself.
is holding a lecture there. I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better. I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place. I'll treat you guys to dinner or something. The food in Hokkaido is really something special, you know? And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange.
Any names to go on?
His name is Akira Konoe. He looks like a capable CEO, I'll give him that. Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, alright?
So what did he want?
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma?
Exactly.
A good opportunity to learn something new.
Precisely.
Suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
On point as always, Yusuke.
Time to get back to work.
You couldn't have said it better. I couldn't. I really started to run out of ways to say the same thing. So we're advancing the next day, and yeah, lots of cutscenes with no actual gameplay.
As you all know,
Here's Akira Konoe, who looks strikingly similar to Tony Stark. Not that I mind, of course.
every day begins dilemmas. But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer. Madis seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives by gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision. Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on. Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence. Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention.
Precisely.
He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though. Well, thanks to Emma, Adisa's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It's through Emma that people are allowed access.
Right. Medis is connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this? Like, some kind of mastermind?
I think I do.
Too. Even if we beat the Monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're
A
saying
main server, perhaps?
on doing that?
I don't know.
On Emma?
But do you remember how even the Monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the Monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma. Which means it could be someone at Medis.
Or our mystery observer. Or our head honcho down there.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick to what Grant was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. As long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
Wow,
One monarch at a time.
That's pretty insightful. I'm surprised.
Yeah, so am I.
And in that sense, attending this lecture is
It's usually really funny when Ryuji says something
Let's make
useful.
Sure we pay attention all the way to the
It
end.
was the same thing in some cases with, like, Chie from Persona 4.
So, what did the dude say?
Can I smack you?
Yes,
I
Han,
wouldn't exactly
please.
say anything out of the ordinary. And again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Hey guys, that stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
What do you mean?
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
What?
You're the woman from the beef tongue restaurant.
Oh, Ichinose-san, right? You heard all that?
Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Kanoe's lecture.
Mona! Me? But you guys are the ones she overheard.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Yeah, we have no choice at the moment, so why not?
Stop. It's all right. This place will be closing out soon. Let's talk more outside.
I'm very interested in what kind of earrings you have. They look like you've taken a keychain and hung it across your ear.
Come on now. Don't try to hide it. When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes? Is it safe to assume those were your doing? Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
She is spot on.
Can we ask what you're doing here, Ichinose-san?
Oh, I told you at the beef tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
Dun dun dun!
I didn't tell you. I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
Jesus, you could have told us earlier, you know.
When I finished developing Emma, Medivh came to me with an offer to buy it. I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Is this lady for real?
Oh, by the way, that's why Medivh is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
So you're Emma's creator, and Medivh is simply the ones running it?
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing. They just designed the base. Who knows what Medivh did once I sold it to them?
So, you know all about Emma then, right?
Pretty much.
It's like my baby, you know? And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Wow, never would have expected this turn of events. Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma? I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medivh came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma. Not to mention she knows who we are now.
What do you think?
Cool, Nichinose, welcome to the team.
I guess it's too late to cover this up.
Then...
Well, she's not gonna join the team per se, but she's going to be more like a non-party member confidant.
Tell her everything.
Sort of. You'll see.
Is all of that true?
It is!
Right. We know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her? Like we did with Senkichi.
Wow! It really does exist! I mean, how else could you explain all this? So Emma functions as the entry point here, huh? Do I consider the possibilities?
She believed all that?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't she?
This is what an incredible development!
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
No, couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you to save a life.
There's no way I could have thought of a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh,
So little answers.
Be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
Let's help each other then.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Leafy. I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't.
Super Phantom Leafy, haha!
More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get.
God, imagine if there was like a new YouTuber called Leafy, which uses a Persona 5 themed picture. That would be cool.
Right. Well, for starters, we'd like you to find whatever you can about Emma's current state. Maybe try and figure out how it's different from the base you created.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Oh, hey! We found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
And yeah, this is another function which Ichinose has. These junk parts are basically another version of the treasure you can sell either to EY in the previous game or to Sophia in this game. However, these junk parts are actually tied to repeatable requests which you can perform where Ichinose asks for a certain number of them from each jail, and then you basically, she gives you a large chunks of money for it, so it's a good, pretty nice way to get some money if you're low.
Oh, yo, if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia, Humanities Companion. It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
Who flipped the switch on her?
Oh, no, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Huh? Oh, sure. No problem.
Here, I'll give you my contact information.
Thank you, Ichinose.
Well, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around!
See ya!
Well,
She's so bright and energetic. I really like that in a person.
About Sophia. I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys. Yes, that's
You're always
that.
useful, Sophia. You're humanity's companion, after all.
Not after all that's just happened, but
You're better humanity's companion than most humans, honestly.
She's waiting for us in Hokkaido.
hell yeah! Hokkaido, here we come!
Thank you for that one bond point. Okay. So, this is actually the last day you get to spend in Sendai. And it is highly advisable that you do everything that you mean to do here. So yeah, check these requests. And because you're going to be leaving here for good quite soon. So I think Futaba actually has one request. Or, no, it's just a cutscene actually. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? It's the end of the episode, we don't have time for anything else, so let's throw this in for good measure. And of course Yusuke is going to be participating.
That's fine.
Also, to clarify on the thing I said about Sophia being a better companion than most humans, I don't think humans make a bad companion other humans. It just, there are some of them which you just absolutely cannot stand, and people wish you had someone like Sophia, so you can basically someone to talk to and share your troubles of the day with, and smile, cry, whatever, someone who you can do that with. And I got so into my talk that it cut me off. Okay, so here, read this, and let's continue on. Yeah, I was just saying, many people don't have someone like that because they either live in a very remote area where it's very unpopulated and very hard to actually find someone. It doesn't even support very good Wi-Fi connection, so you can't even get on social media all that often to find someone who shares your tastes and ideals and who you can easily click with. Or if you do live in a decently populated area, but you are in a similar vein like me, where mostly throughout my early life, people have basically peers my age, not necessarily people fully matured adults. Have many people my age have basically been either avoiding me or being terrible towards me. So this is what I meant earlier when I said that statement. I didn't actually mean that electronic stuff is always better than some actual human context. So yeah, to all of you who did understand that in the first place, yeah, it's exactly what I meant. Okay, actually, before I finish up, this is actually a neat way you can farm bond points for 100 yen. This one requires money to do.
Impressive.
A great blessing, huh? I actually got the biggest one. Yeah, as you can see, it's really not that impressive, and then basically you can only do that once per day, but you can actually abuse this by saving and loading up this, the save file, and then the save file will forget that you've actually did this already, and you'll be able to do it infinitely as long as you have money to spend. But as you can see, the higher level you are, the boost becomes so insignificant even with the great blessing that you basically don't really find that reliable. There's even a better method to do this in Sapporo, which requires no money, but again, you can do that infinitely, literally, but the boost is again insignificant once you reach a certain level where it becomes almost unnoticeable. But yeah, this is one of the 2 ways you can farm infinite bond points. Well, actually one of the 3 ways when we get to the actual requests. One of the requests that actually grants us the ability to earn a lot of bond points. Alright, I've rambled on for long enough. I'm actually gonna save up here, and yeah, I'm gonna call this an episode here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. We'll be moving on to our next destination, that is Sapporo. On to the next jail to unveil who the next monarch is. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and updates. Comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my Patreon when you got the time. Maybe drop a few donations if you feel like it. And as usual, I'll upload the next vid whenever I can. So see you all and have a good day. Peace.